It's the kid, man. So, guys, some pretty interesting stories have broken today, because I was thinking, okay, should I not do a live show? I think the Henderson story, big story. Saudi League, Klopp now realizes that I cannot pretty much be a slave and be a loyal merchant. Actually, I want us to get a really talk on that whole Dele Alli interview and just give our thoughts on what we think about Dele Alli, the player, and also his interview. Neymar to Chelsea. That is a massive story. And I think that's Neymar, because I don't want to say too much, but all I'm saying is if Todd pulls that off, if he pulls that off, all I'm saying. So I don't want to jinx anything, but we're going to talk about, you know what? I am going to give an argument. As to why Neymar joining Chelsea could be a great deal. So I'm actually going to fight for and give an argument towards it. So we're going to talk about, so Neymar to Chelsea, Henderson leaving for Saudi, and obviously him as well. What's it called? Fabinho as well, Dele Alli, the interview, and also Messi. Because hopefully we've seen the Messi ad, because I want to talk about the potential Messi effect in Inter Miami, because it's already begun right now. Because I've seen that advert, the Messi sandwich, and could Messi be a marketing advertising a behemoth in today's world of social media? So all those things are in there, man. So guys, remember, man, enjoy yourselves, sit back, do your thing, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. We're going to try and give you as much fun and entertainment as possible on this tonight's show. And remember, afterwards, the next show is going to be on Saturday. I'm thinking of a debate that we're going to have. I think we might do worst transfers of all time on Saturday. So the next show is going to be on Saturday, man. So, and also, guys, just, a side note, Lukaku, you do not have a home at Stamford Bridge. So we've changed the Wi-Fi password. We've changed the locks on the door. You do not have a home there. So
don't discriminate. Don't discriminate. Don't discriminate.
Okay, yes, I am. Last thing as well.
Racismo, no?
No. Last thing as well. I think that football might be in its worst place. Because a certain dude
don't do that. No, I'm not letting you do that.
A certain dude is
in the
cover of a football game.
No, don't do that.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I think that
don't do that.
Basically, we went wrong somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Somewhere as humanity we failed.
Henderson made the cover.
Henderson made. Perfect segue. You know what? It's a perfect segue, guys. It's a perfect segue. So let me hit my mark. This is a perfect segue. So speaking of Hendo, the boys out of there. I think it's Al Itifak, and they have said, you know what, we're going to take Henderson. But see, for me, there are many aspects I want to cover here, because I think this is a Saudi Pro League discussion I want to have. Because on one aspect, it's, guys, can we have a discussion about the Saudi Pro League? China wasn't doing this. The Chinese Super League were not getting these kinds of players at this age. Because remember, Milinkovic-Savic is 27, 28. Milinkovic-Savic is 27-28. So that is another guy with around his peers. So should we have a real conversation about what the Saudi Pro League are doing and whether these guys can actually be a viable alternative to Europe? The other thing is, wow, Klopp has woken up. Klopp has woken up. Like we've been saying, stop being loyal. Because I keep saying that Henderson and Fabinho, what their best, they were super effective for Liverpool. Now, Fabinho was the far superior player, and we're having a discussion as to whether Brazil should actually use Fabinho or Casemiro in the team. Henderson was never a quality player. He was always a useful fruit seller. He was nothing more than a useful fruit seller, and he played his role. He played his role for Liverpool, but he's always been an average player. But they both played their roles during that high point of Liverpool that included a UCL final and a Premier League. But in 2023, these guys were washed. And when Real Madrid impregnated them and gave birth to them at Anfield, that was a clear indication that these guys are surplus to requirements. So for Liverpool fans, this is a great thing. Because now you are actually going to have a new midfield. Szoboszlai, McAllister, potentially Thuram. Who else could be there in that midfield? So Klopp is finally doing what he should have done last summer. This may be 1 or 2 summers too late. You see, okay, fair enough. The 2 seasons ago when they lost the league by 1 point, okay, fair enough. But that was when that season they lost the league by 1 point 2 seasons ago. This should have already been done by then. But better late than never. Better late than never. So
HH, sorry, breaking news. The deal is done. The deal is done.
So it's officially done.
Yeah. So Fabrizio just dropped. He said the agreement between Etefak and Henderson is done. Klopp told him outright he could leave because game time was limited today at noon. So.
Okay. Look. So Elijah, let me come to you. So as a Liverpool fan, man, is this pleasing news to you? Is this great news for you? And how do you think people will look back at Henderson and his time at Liverpool? Because again, like, what we're not going to do is say he's a better captain than Gerrard because he won the Premier League and UCL.
Hell no.
We're not going to do that. But Elijah, some people will say that factually, he's been more successful.
I'll take him over Alan Hansen, no doubt, but I'm not taking him over.
Okay, so talk to me. Like, look, this is good news. Klopp is finally rebuilt. It's good news.
The thing is, HH. First, look, pull up my AVI.
Oh, is that John Dumbly?
Oh my god!
Wait, is he smoking a pack?
He's smoking a cigar.
Wait, hold on. Isn't this guy supposed to be hated?
I don't know what's going on, HH. I don't know what's going on anymore with this club, bro. Sometimes it's like, do we hate the guy? Do we not hate the guy? Like one day, like even James Redmond.
Hey, look, like, every time I go onto Twitter, I see 2 things. Glazers born in hell and John W. Henry born in hell. You've stolen this love of club. So those are the 2 concurrent trends that I see on Twitter. So that's what I'm saying.
And Hamza, I'm joking. No, it's a joke. Over Hansen, no. I take Henderson over a few other captains, but not those other 3. For me, I think Henderson was a great. He was a solid leader, no doubt. I will give him his credit. There were moments, pre.
Wait, hold up! No.
Yes. He is getting.
It's true.
No.
A week, HH.
That's disgusting.
Incredible amount.
That's a lie. No, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah, it's getting 700K a week.
700K a week.
Probably go Saudi and get 100K a week.
It's Stevie G's marquee signing.
That's
No, and then watch this.
700,000 for the dude on the right.
No, boys, watch this.
Fabinho's getting like 300K.
And then not only that, watch that. Because if he gets 700K, he'll be the 5th most highest paid player on the planet. I want you guys to understand that. 5th most highest.
That's big money right there. That's big money.
Big money.
Bro, you win.
Wait, how is it like?
Wait. Let's pause. No. Let's pause. So,
Haaland is the face of
hold
the
on.
next game.
Let's pause. Somebody, hold on. Let's
700K.
pause. Somebody, let's pause. Somebody, please. Thank you. So,
Tax free.
wait, hold on.
No tax.
No tax.
Tax free. Oh my.
No tax.
Yeah, you don't get taxed.
Okay, so guys, let's just
Saudi doesn't have
streets.
tax.
Streets, let's pause. So you're telling me that we're living in a world in 2023 where Jordan, Jeremiah, Bartholomew, Beatrix, Henderson is the 5th highest paid player on the planet.
This is heavy. This is heavy. This right here, this rock back here is heavy. It's very heavy. But no, yeah. So I think it's like, I forgot how many years it is, but it's something crazy. I think it's going to be to the point.
But you see, but this is my point about. This is why. Guys. Can we have an honest conversation? These guys have money that the Chinese guys didn't have.
Yeah, they have unlimited money. Like, you can't come.
So my thing is that this is a whole different ballgame because we all thought that China money. No, this really is that money or legacy thing. You see, when China was around, we thought that money or legacy. No. This is the money or legacy choice. Where this is real money. Like China was money. This is real money because if you can give 700,000 to Henderson. How much could they offer Neymar? How much could they offer Mbappe? I mean, this is scary because guys, this is why it's a viable threat. How many players really care about legacy? Because
they've gone past Liga.
HH. Right.
Wait, hold on. Quicker than general strikers, I don't even care what his name is because he's a brick. He said, look, trophies can stay family.
It was Igalo.
Yeah, Igalo. Trophies can
Respect Igalo, please.
Respect Igalo.
Whoever that loser's name is, he missed the one.
Nah, he scored a good goal for Man U in the Europa League.
If not for him, he would have beaten Argentina.
Respect Igalo, bro. Relax.
Look, man. This Saudi thing, like, do you know what it is? This is instead of hating them. Do you know what people hate is the Saudi Pro League? Are guys that's like English media. And guys run the Premier League. If you're a Premier League club, this is a godsend.
Yeah, it's incredible for you.
The funny thing about this is that you saw there was like a report from the LGBTQ group in Liverpool said that they're disappointed with the captain and the team for like trying to
Bro, his wages are getting quadrupled.
And I was like this one makes Endo look so bad. It was like you were pushing the agenda that the Saudis, the Qataris, those type of country ain't good, right? They're bad. God. And now you're going there to go and 700K every week.
If someone gave me 800,000. I am not going to tell you what I will.
Forget your morals. Forget your morals.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to incriminate myself, but BMF, if you're going to give me 700,000 a week, I don't want to tell you what I'm willing to say. And I'm not. But obviously, I have a limit. But BMF, that list is quite small as to what I wouldn't do for 700,000.
I'd have no limit.
So again, this is YouTube, and I don't want to be
cancelled.
But there are several things that I will align myself with. See, BMF, there are several things that I will align myself with, and I will say for 700,000 a week. And BMF, that list will get larger. 1 million a week. See, baby, 2 million a week. I'm saying nothing.
I always
2 million a week. Anything short,
without hesitation. Without hesitation.
I'm just waiting for like the Saudis to like get this. Saudis again everywhere.
Racism, then we have to look at like 300 bill a second. Then I'll still consider.
Wow.
300 bill a second, I'll consider.
I sent you something in your DMs. Can you please show the video? I sent you a video in your DMs.
Okay, look. But Elijah, look, man. How will Henderson? Because I want to get to Saudi, but let's just deal with Henderson first. How do you think this will be remembered at Liverpool, bro?
Well, for sure, Henderson. I think this thing moved very quickly. That's the thing. If I knew at one point he was gonna leave, because I mean, let's be really honest, bro. Like, it's 2023 and we're paying James Milner, who is the same age as my older sibling, and like come on, like we're paying senior citizens to play. Like, what are we doing here, man? I don't want my club to turn into a retirement home. You know what I mean? But no, Jordan Henderson, like, no disrespect to James Milner, I'm just saying. Jordan Henderson for sure, respectable player, no doubt. Would I put him all time?
No, but because that's captain thing is just a stat, because people say, oh, he was captain of us winning the league, and I'm like, okay, yes, he was captain. Was he anywhere near amongst the best players?
He played a major role in those trophy-winning sides.
Okay, so Elijah, you say he played a major role. Was his role larger than Trent's? Was it larger than Van Dijk's? Was it larger than Alisson's? Was it larger than Fabinho's? Was it larger than Salah? No. Was it larger than Mane's? Was it larger than Firmino's?
No, in my opinion, no.
No, but Elijah, I can name pretty much almost 10 or 9 names before we get to Henderson in terms of level of importance.
Not even just that. Like, in club history, you can name 49 people ahead of Henderson. Unfortunately, you know,
That's your greatest captain. Henderson's your greatest captain.
My greatest captain. Our greatest captain. Emlyn Hughes is a greater captain than Steven Gerrard. I'm gonna tell you that. You know, in terms of trophies won, like, I'll take Emlyn Hughes' career, no doubt. But Henderson played a great role, and I respect him for who he is and and the role he played for the club. Like, I'm not gonna diminish him for that. I just think that his time ran out. Like, his legs gave out. Like, you could tell where the game was just too fast, too far ahead of him, and and he was just. And it felt like it was holding the guys back. Like, it's not like he was doing anything wrong, but it was just like he just wasn't in the place with him.
And you feel the same way about Fabinho. It's about time for them to move.
From time to time, yes, I do feel that way, especially like some of the games we played in where we did not perform well. And especially on his side of the field, like, it just felt like he was off. He looked off. But like, if he leaves today, I'll respect him. Those are guys I hold in high regard. But it's time to move on. It's time to rebuild. And as you can see, I have my list of hashtags. Klopp is cooking, scary hours. So.
Okay, look, Hokage, talk to me about this whole Saudi league, man. Are these guys a real threat, man? Saudi Pro League.
Okay, they just got savage. Like, that was really surprising to me. But I don't know. I feel like, what the big problem with the Chinese Super League was? I think there was 2 big main problems. Like, they were signing players from Europe, but they weren't signing superstars. That's one. And then 2, I think the time difference in time zones of the Chinese league compared to Europe is way too different. Saudi Arabia, the time difference is not too much of a big deal for people in Europe. Like, I guarantee you viewership is gonna go up, but people will never gonna stay up till 2 a.m. to watch Guangzhou Zhou versus Beijing China Stars. Like, no one was gonna stay up and watch those games with their those are actual teams. I think those are actual.
He didn't have to say
that. You're lying.
Guangzhou Evergrande.
Chow Man FC, man.
Listen, that was.
I'm pretty sure those
yellow card. No, that's not cool.
From my time,
no, hold up. YSK, that's a yellow. That's a yellow. Continue, Hokage, continue.
I'm pretty sure from my experience on FIFA, I'm pretty sure those are teams. I wasn't trying to be like,
No. Those are teams. Just the way you said it. But those are teams. But that's the way you said it.
I meant to be demeaning. That's the thing, because
okay. Well,
but that's why I think. And plus, I don't know. I just feel like 700K to me, HH. I think that's how much Griezmann was getting paid at Barca with like that huge Bartomeu tax. Like, Coutinho was getting. Yeah, I think Griezmann was at 700K at Barca.
Oh my god.
Messi was near that too. So these are insane wages. And I think what's the name of the club Henderson's going to again?
I think Efitak.
Yeah, like that's a new player. Like
Etifak.
I'm pretty sure that's just a new player in the Saudi market, because I didn't hear of them but before the Jordan Henderson transfer.
Yeah, Jared is their coach. So.
Yeah, so is actually concerning. I at first I wasn't concerned about the Saudi.
Can they take money?
Yeah, take money.
Bro, I need some players. They can come and get some guys.
So you were saying at first you were not concerned about.
At first I wasn't concerned, but if they're offering people 700 grand, dude, like that's 700 grand for 3 years, 2 years, you're at least setting up the next generation of your family, at least next 2-3 generations of your family. So
I mean, no, because I think the reason why I said that this is going to be very exciting, because when you're dealing with oil, that is a level of money that is you cannot compete with.
Exactly.
Like, oil literally is the economy of Earth. Before we now go into, like, wind energy, electric, and everything, oil is how the world operates. So when you're dealing with a country that literally, naturally, organically is a oil hotbed, the amount of money you're dealing with is frightening.
Yeah.
So 700,000 for them, that's nothing.
Yeah, but
that's nothing. So basically, it's like, so Hokage, the real issue now is, oh wow, I'm leaving Europe, you won't respect me. For kicking a ball around for 2 years, I am set for life.
I will say this. I'm concerned, but I won't be really concerned until like a Musiala, a Pedri, until those guys are going there. I won't be fully concerned, because those guys are the next generation. Like, still, most of these players are washed, and Milinkovic-Savic was always going to either stay at Lazio or do, that was kind of where he was set in stone. So he's been at Lazio for so long, might as well go.
But see, that's what. See, how that's what Europe has is like the Pedris, Musialas, Hendricks. For these guys, they're like, no, what I really want is to win the Champions League. Leagues, to win leagues. So what I really want is to set, because they've grown up watching Neymar for Barcelona, watching Ronaldo for Barcelona, watching guys at Bayern. For them, it's like, no, what I really want more so than this money is because of a passion. But my thing though is, and that's the real question: how many players think like that? How many players are, I want to gain a legacy rather than generational wealth, the likes that we've never seen ever before in football history?
I'll say like 10%, 15% of the players in the world that think like that.
And how good are those players?
Exactly.
What
So
level are those players?
Most of the guys, like majority, like some of our players United, are like Fred, Roy. I'm like, just go south and go get the bag, because you're not going to a top club to go win the Champions League. Or no one's going to sign you. So the best advice you can do is just like, can I still win the Champions League at this age? Nah. Is a top club going to sign me? Nah. So just move to the Saudi League and go make yourself some money. But
there could be breaking. I'm sorry, guys. There could be another breaking. They're saying that like the deal between
Fabinho
and Al Ittihad is advanced. So I wouldn't be surprised if we come. Today's Thursday, right? We come say this weekend.
I think tomorrow is
then it's officially done.
Yeah.
I think tomorrow's when you.
So how much are you guys getting for them? What's the price?
It's 40 mil from what I heard for Fabinho. I don't know what's the number for
Henderson. They're trying to get Henderson for free, but I don't think that's the case. I think
that's the point that Hokage is making. The issue right now is they are getting players who are past it, and guys. They're getting the guys who are unwanted. Like, they are yet to sign a guy at his prime who is a top level player. So as you're saying, like, the moment that they get a Pedri or they get an Mbappe like player, then it's like, oh, hold up. So as of right now, apart from Cristiano, there's no real attraction of like, oh no, I need to watch these certain players in this league. So I think what they're working up towards is, how can we attract that really exciting player? And it's going to be hard for them to do it. But then again, though, if you're with O'Rourke, okay, if you're Hendrick, are you going to be swayed by 2 mil a week? 1.5 mil a week?
Shoot.
I'll take that money and run.
Yeah, 2 mil a week? Shit.
You see, I mean, that's the thing, because if these guys go to Hendrick and with okay, say, look, you're the next big thing in football, I know it's Real Madrid, I know it's Barcelona, but we can give you 1 mil a week. What do we say? Okay, Wesker, talk to me, bro. What do you say? Can the Saudis say what's up?
Bro,
the money it's a lot of money, bro. I'm sorry, that's a lot of crap.
No, see, bro, I'm sorry. Without hesitation, like, legacy is nice, but like, you're taking the money. I'm sorry, to kick a ball around on grass, like, you're taking the cash. Like, it's not even a question. And Europe should be worried because the mentality of some of these players now, it's not the same as a Messi. It's not the same as a Cristiano. Like, the mentality of the players now is so much more different. Most of these guys are just vibes.
No, because what you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Piers Morgan interview with Cristiano. And Cristiano made a very good point. Cristiano was saying that, like, the mentality of guys of the generation after him is very different from his generation. So we can't just assume that everybody has a Christian mentality of, like, all you are obsessed about that league title thing. Because remember, Cristiano was before social media and taking selfies, being here, being flashy. Cristiano was of the era where bringing you hardly have a newspaper. If you're reading anything, you're reading a newspaper. So all you're about 24/7 is football. But the generation after him, it's about the selfie. It's about looking flashy. It's about buying that flashy car. It's about that moment. So YSK, how many players really of this generation and the next generation care about legacy?
You're gonna see
about 10 players I could name. That's it.
I think they're gonna, like, I think the last you see a lot of Europeans go to Saudi.
Yeah.
And the time zone is a big thing as well. China, I mean, let's be honest, China's marquee signings was freaking Oscar and Hulk. A dude called
that was it.
A dude called Hulk.
That's not true.
They signed Marvel characters, bro. Like, that was their marquee signings. This is what, you know. Once they acquired Cristiano, like, even as
look at this. Who cares,
bro?
That's what it's like. Look, you can't assume everybody has the same mentality. If you're offering me 700,000 a week, I couldn't give a damn if I'm forgotten. Because do I care about if a bunch of strangers remember me, or I am good for life? My family's family is good for life. Thinking of where I came from and the poverty that I came from. Why would I care whether people remember me?
Why would you care, bro?
Your kids, like, you're gonna be set for life,
bro. Exactly. Your great grandchildren's gonna remember you for what you did. Don't. Who
And not
cares
just
about
that,
some juice
HH.
on the streets? Like,
And
no one
not
cares
just
about
that. And not just that, YSK and HH, like, here's my biggest thing that's bothering me. We need to get rid of this, or we need to, like, stop this ideology, or this, like, xenophobia ideology because of who they are and what they are. Like, people are getting this money and they don't give a damn about what's going on. Like, it's about, like, go get your bag and put food on the table. They're not caring about the ethics and all that. Because if we want to talk ethics, I can talk ethics. I could pull up ethics from the Western countries for the last 1,000 years. I could do that. But if
YouTube won't like that.
Exactly.
I just want to see Jamie Carragher's and Gary Neville's reaction, like, on this.
Exactly.
When they
I want to see that. I want to see that because I'm on the Liverpool, like, Reddit, like the club's, like, supporters Reddit right now, and it's like it's divided. Like, people are like, oh, you know, Jordan, get the F out of here. F Stevie. They're turning on you.
You have to separate a job to a private life.
Exactly. Football is a job.
I work for the German government. I don't like all the things that Germany does.
Exactly.
But I still do the work.
They're listening.
It's like they want journalists to be earning like 100K every week from Liverpool.
Because the question I asked to those people is, so you're offering 700,000 a week, and I should reject it because I am indebted to Liverpool for all time? Because people forget that club football and international football are completely different. Football in its purest form is international. That is football in its purest form. Club football is strictly a mercenary sport. It's about going and getting the money. So Chelsea fans who are angry at man like that clown Rory Jennings. No, Rory, you're a freaking buffoon for investing in Mason Mount. Why should I angry? Mount was like, they're going to offer me more money in a country that I like. So I'm going, oh, you traitor, you Man, Roddy, shut up. Shut up, you stupid freaking moron.
I could put my
Man's been
parents
this for
in.
anything,
Can I
you
speak on
stupid moron.
Rory Bartholomew
right.
Jennings.
That guy's a bro. You're taking the cash. Like any sane person is taking the cash. Like
100%.
No. Because no, what gets me are these stupid fans who think that because you came from the academy or you were a captain or you're from the city, you sort of owe the club something. You kick a ball around. That's it. All you do is kick a ball around and try to get it into a freaking fishnet. It's a game. And in this game, someone is going to offer me crazy amounts of money, but no, I owe this club something and have to be with the values of this club. No, that's not how the world works. That's not how the real world works, bro.
The Saudi Pro League, like, if Europe and well, I was gonna say South America, but South America's it is what it is with that.
Not bad.
But Europe, I don't think Europe will be worried because Europe's just got a firm infrastructure in place in terms of TV rights, and they've got a. What do you mean no?
They've gone past the French league already. They've gone past French league.
Relax.
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
When
Relax,
Mbappe leaves that league,
relax.
who is watching French league? Am I supposed to watch it with Lacazette?
Wait, hold up. So you're saying that more people watch the Saudi Pro League than the French league?
Yeah, I think like this season that's coming. I think that's going to happen. That people's going to watch the Saudi because what's it to watch in the French league? Mbappe is like
exactly.
The
I'm not watching
Saudis
Verratti and Lacazette.
Players in.
Okay.
HH, can I speak on?
Okay, West End then AK. West End.
This season, I mean, I don't know. Maybe with you got Messi's fanboys probably tuning into that league more than any other team. But I don't think Europe as a whole. Forget Uber Eats, but just Europe as a whole. They have a better infrastructure in place. I don't think they'll be worried just as yet because you got Cristiano's washed, but Cristiano still got that name. So that turned a few heads, but until like a player in their peak turns up to that league, I don't think you should be worried like that because broadcasters and all these dudes that will cover the league, like streaming sites like Prime and stuff, they won't really attach themselves to that league until something like that happens. They need a return. Like you won't just go there because unless they get offered a check. If they get offered a big check to cover the league, then maybe they'll take it. But until like a dude in his prime, hey, Mbappe could say what's up. Mbappe could say what's up. Not now, but like later on in his career.
Wait, you mean Mbappe joined the Saudi Pro League?
Can I say something after that?
I say the last thing I'll say on this. The dudes that's going there now, then Henderson, the Liverpool captain going in, that's you could say that's a big deal. Although he was on the decline. Fabinho, someone needs to do a DNA test on that guy because he's not Brazilian, he's Nigerian.
He's Somali.
Whoa.
And Milinkovic Savic, that guy's been a wonder kid for about a decade now. So
that's a good question. But basically, he's been the next big thing for the last 6-7 years.
Yeah,
how can he be the next big thing for like 7 years?
Dude's like 27, 28 now. I don't know how you're a wonder kid at that age.
Yeah.
So these guys are not going to do anything, but they're going to have, again, it comes down to that mentality thing. Like some of these guys will happily take the cash. And if you go back to the pre-social media era, you think the Brazilians would not take in this cash? Like if that cash was available then, you think, because those dudes were retiring at the age of like 29, 30. You think Dino, like after his Barcelona run, after like his AC Milan run, he would not take in the cash?
Oh, for sure.
Of course, he wouldn't have to make fake passports.
1,000% go there and just have fun. Okay,
yeah,
hold on. AK, what did you say now? Comes to Messi. AK.
HH, I think I've DM'd you a video. Can you please share it?
No, I can't. Well, YouTube tells me I can't.
Okay. Well, it's the video of Stephen Gerrard trying to coach Alex back.
He's cooking.
Oh, wait, the one where he's speaking English and they don't understand.
Like, Jared, if that's your... Basically, put it this way. Jared, if that was your coaching method, no wonder why Villa ended up the way that it was.
No, don't
And
do
so,
it like that. He's gonna
if your coaching strategy is here, take it, call for it, and that's it. All you're saying,
And he's bought
all you're
Henderson
saying
to
professionals
translate.
is call for it.
And then
He's gonna win the league.
screaming
Relax, AJ.
communication and for some.
He
He's
didn't
gonna
say- he
win
didn't
the
say
league.
he didn't even say
Wait,
call
hold
for it. He said you want it, you can take it.
Yeah,
okay.
AJ.
It can talk to me. It can talk to me.
Yeah.
AK.
I mean, the thing is, if Al Ettifaq gives you 700k for a marquee player, and your marquee player decision is Henderson, that that itself tells me about your coaching and your talent ID. But I don't understand why people are going at this guy. It's quadruple his salary. Like, HH. All of these guys on Twitter who are like, "Oh, why is he going? He has morals."
No. But they're saying that, choose morals and ethics over money. Morals and
HH,
ethics.
if you quadruple anybody on Twitter's salary and tell them to go to North Korea, I'm pretty sure they'll go.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
Not North Korea.
Well, okay, here's the
not
thing.
That's
Maybe
too
not
much.
Okay,
North
you're gonna have
Korea.
to offer me a lot more
Maybe
to
South.
say what to Kim Jong Il. So you have to see. I think
Isn't he dead?
I'm gonna need a few trill.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was
need a few
dead.
trill.
Yeah, he's dead.
No, Kim
Kim
Jong
Jong-un.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah. Yeah. But
That sounds like a takeaway.
AK.
That's
Yeah,
yeah.
Wait, where's the what? I got yellow for what I said.
That's the
That is
yellow.
yellow. That's a yellow.
AK, just go. AK.
Yeah, but I don't get why people are becoming angry at this guy. It's money at the end of the day. He's trying to, feed his family. And if you're an
Okay,
average
relax.
player,
You don't have to say he's trying to feed us.
Yeah, what, like, is it? No. Okay.
They're more than
he's-
fed. They're more than
He's
fed.
not
Okay, so
African.
guys, let's just stop. AK.
Wow.
Henderson
What, are
is
you
working
trying
three
to get a
jobs.
red? Are you trying to
AK,
get a
Henderson
red?
not working 3 jobs, bro. Okay, AK, Henderson is not 8 months pregnant, working 3 jobs, living in a residential. Okay, so that's what's happening.
On benefits.
Has to feed his family.
He's from the projects, man. He's from the projects.
Okay, well,
He's
this is like one of those
from
tweets
the
where
Grew
like
up next to Lukaku.
like one of those spoons with holes where you get the soup and the soup goes out of the spoon. Okay, continue.
He's wearing
Yeah.
barefoot to work, man.
yeah, but on that thing, what I've seen people compare him to Gerrard as a captain. How important was he to Liverpool really?
He was important.
That's my question.
He's the greatest
he
ever
was,
captain.
he
He
played a
was
role.
important.
He
In
covered
terms
the
of
most
energy,
kilometers.
For me,
Because how the midfield operated, his physicality and energy was needed for Klopp's strategy. So he did play a role.
here's the thing with
He-
Henderson. Everything that people say about Henderson, the pressing, the midfield work, Jorginho Wijnaldum is that. Wijnaldum is that. Henderson got all the credit for what Wijnaldum did.
Bro, AK, I'm
So
going to
true.
with you. Henderson's energy levels was crazy, bro. That
Yeah,
guy
but
could run.
how many kilometers did he cover?
That's
Energy levels hype.
AK, go to who scored. I bet you Henderson covered more kilometers than anyone.
He used to
in that
cover
season.
Trent.
Energy levels hype. Wijnaldum was everything that people say Henderson is. Wijnaldum was that, except much more technical on the ball. So I don't understand where people say, "Oh, he's the greatest captain since Gerrard." He's a better captain than Gerrard. He ain't anywhere near the great Liverpool captains. He ain't anywhere near the great Liverpool players. Let's be honest here. He was a good
That's true.
player in a great team.
Okay,
That's what he was.
Okay, so Samantha, real quick, because I must move to Nene. Real quick on Hendo. Not taking
I
dubs.
think the game changer will be if they allow the Saudi League to play in the UCL. That will be the game changer.
Is that possible?
The best teams across
They
the world.
can change it. They can
There's
change
a
the
thing
rules.
called money. Wait, when money is concerned, anything is
I don't
possible.
think the question is that possible. The question is how much oil do
How
you have?
much money? No, wait. See, in the motor words of the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, everybody has a price.
Everyone has a
Everyone has a
Everyone
price.
has a number.
And we're
Everyone
talking
has
about
a
UEFA
number.
here,
So
bro.
basically, Cheffrin's like, no, but Cheffrin has a number. Cheffrin has
Yeah,
a number, and
this is
basically
UEFA,
for that number, again, let's just say this. Okay, well, let's just say this. For that number, the Champions League song is going to be changed. And it's going to have
Oh, he would do it.
a
He
different
would do it.
tone, a different tune. That's what I'm saying.
You'll do it.
Wait, are we
Take
saying
your
Al Nassr won the
Arabian Nights
UCL before
remix, bro.
PSG?
I like-
Why is Cage?
Yo, could you imagine at the bridge? This is playing at the bridge, right?
Let's get shots of much. No, guys, I'm being really
crazy,
no, guys. Jeffrey has a price, and for the right price, guys, the UCL tune is going to be changed into something different that has a different vibe and different instruments. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That it will have different instruments. That's what I'm saying. And guys, we're gonna have to now change our vibe and our how to do everything. So, all right, let me know here to the business case. Shout out to boy Ifman. Thank you for the dub, Ifman man. This Saudi crazy investment won't last. Huh? This is to improve the league and popularity in the country. It's PR to help their World Cup bid, just like Qatar investment for PSG, as well as an alliance with France. Now, so their bid is for 2030. No, yeah, 2030 is their bid.
No, they're
Wait, is it
pulled
2030 or
2030.
2034.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's for 2034. So my thing is, 2034 is still a long way away. So,
yes. Bro,
we still have.
I can't do another Winter World Cup, bro. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Actually, what's the?
Winter.
So if it's Saudi, it has to be winter again.
Yeah, it has to be a winner.
They border Qatar. They border Qatar.
I can do that.
Okay, I know you Messi section will attack me. Are we really counting a Winter World Cup?
Bro,
yes, you are.
I'm just saying. Are we really counting? It? Really? Is that
what John's no taxman.
No. But here's my thing though. My thing though is if let's say, because remember they're getting Michael Emanuelov to develop like player talents within the league. If in 3-4 years they get more top players and it's now a real viable alternative to the to Europe, why are they going to stop? If the league literally now becomes a thing and really becomes an alternative and really they now start to get much more viewers and top tier exciting players start going there, why are they going to stop? Because here's my thing. Cristiano is going to freeze himself. So you already have the Cristiano. So basically, Cristiano could be there in 47. Cristiano in a wheelchair could still be enticing guys to come to the league and everything. So I don't think it's going to stop because let's be real. They ain't going to run out of money. Anything that they do. Nigel Cardoso. I ain't watching these. No, we're not doing it. Nigel.
Okay.
Wow. Wink. I'll begin translate. Okay. All right, let's keep going.
Is this like Tropic Thunder?
Old school. Oh, I know. Old school. Thank you for the dub. Musiala is already at retirement league.
Oh my God.
Is
Daddy is getting followed.
Yeah, that better not be Daddy's. And also, is that me?
Yeah, that's you,
JV. Old school. Havertz plays like okay. All right.
Wow.
I know. Let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving. So Nathaniel, it's not just legacy. People want to play at a top level.
Yeah, but the money is.
Oh my God!
How many people choose playing at the top level over generational wealth? I'm sorry, not everybody will choose top level over obscene amounts of money over a short period of time. You see, it's one thing saying, "Oh, I'm going to earn this much in 10 years." In 2, 3, 4 years, you're a multi-millionaire. And remember, think about this: most players don't want to be in football after they retire.
Yeah.
So most players are okay because see, what gets a lot of professionals scared is like, what if I get a long-term injury, and what happens if, let's say, I have to retire early, and I have no good mic skills? Because basically, put it this way, I was watching ESPN FC, and they have Kieran Gibbs there. Kieran Gibbs is not good, bro. You see, some former players are really good, like personalities. What they want to like. Thierry Henry is amazing. Kieran Gibbs, I'm sorry, you're a bit boring. So if you can't do well in media, and you don't know how to do real estate or stocks, you're screwed. You're screwed.
Bro, these guys don't want to stay in football. Have you seen how many footballers have gone into Twitch streaming? Like, they don't want to stay in football, bro. Like, they're trying to branch out.
Not everybody. People may enjoy playing, but not everybody really enjoys everything about football. Because remember, see, being young, I just assumed everybody loved football. But I remember Andy Cole said that, no, this is a job. Like, and Nicole was like, no, I don't particularly love football or enjoy it. Like, after I play football, I'm not watching it at home or everything. So, guys, don't assume that everybody loves football. So, this alternative is a godsend for guys who don't want to be in football after the game, may have recurring injuries and want to cash out quick rather than dedicating 10 years and so forth. Put it this way. Hazard. This is a Hazard.
All right.
Because Hazard was like, wait a minute. I don't have
The
to fully apply
McDonald's in
myself.
Saudi Arabia is really bad.
I can say what's up in 2 years. What's up? Nathaniel again. If it's just money, they would go. People love the game. Not everybody loves the game. I'm sorry. Not everybody loves the game.
They gotta differentiate. See, going for the money 10 years ago or even 5 years ago is different to what this is. This isn't just going for the money. Like, this is, bro, this is generational wealth. Like, this is not just money.
Like, thank you, Nathaniel. It's not money. It's generational wealth. You see, China Super League, that was money.
That was money.
This is not money.
Think about it like this, right? It's the same
going for GDP of a small country.
This is wealth.
Think about it like this, right? It's the same thing with like Floyd went to retire, right? And he went to, instead of making fights in the Saudis and the Dubais in the Middle East, and people are like, why you still trying to fight? And they say, it's like, hey, you need the money to pay for your wife, bills. You need money to take care of your children.
Thank you. You see, guys say that, oh my gosh, you have all this money. When you have a certain lifestyle, and as a professional, you've had that lifestyle for, let's say, so average career player, 10 years, 11 years, and you've been living a certain lifestyle for 11 years, you want to maintain that lifestyle. And the only way to maintain the lifestyle is to still keep on earning the kind of money they were earning for those 11 years. Or else it's going to run out. Because the kind of bills you have to pay of a certain lifestyle correlates with how much you are earning. So you have to find a viable source that can keep on going through. But what this shows you is, for 3 years, you're good for like 20 years after retirement. For 20, 30 years, you're good. Think about it. For 20, 30 years, you're financially good for 3 years of work.
Yeah.
Work as in kicking a ball around on grass.
Work as in trying to get a ball inside a freaking fishnet. That's the work. So, Zoltan TV. Onana, what's my name? Chelsea goalkeeper is... Oh, God. All right. Wow. Look, here's the thing. I pray that you guys don't get Onana and we get Onana. That's what I pray for.
It's over.
So you can give him 60.
Fabrizio confirms Bayern bosses and Levy. Is really?
Yeah.
That is true. Yes, that is true.
This is true?
Harry.
I saw true.
Harry.
Yeah, Harry to Bayern.
It's Hearty Momo reporting this, so I don't know if.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, I don't.
Who's the source? What's the source?
So Hokage, is the source Madrid Extra or Madrid Zone?
He said
or basically, if the source is banned for life or banned extra, then
David Austin reported.
If the source has extra afterwards, then I'm not.
Wait, it says Fabrizio, but is it from Romano or Romane?
No, Fabrizio.
If Fabrizio Romano and there's a Fabrizio Romane, so they made it Fabrizio. So I don't know whether that's okay, but
it's real.
The Athletics reported about it. David Austin.
Yeah, they met, but no bids.
Harry, why are you celebrating? You're a Spurs fan.
Harry, come on, lad. Come here.
Harry, David C, you mean to tell me no Saudi?
That's what I've been saying, bro.
Right, guys, hold on, that's crazy, bro. Yes, nobody is bidding for the mag. Nobody's bidding
for the mag. No one's even a bid. Even Lukaku got a bid, bro.
Oh wow. Ifman, thank you for the dub, Ifman. Saudi cares about football. But this investment is just the opening phase to establish the league. Last year's, their goal is making Saudi a sports hub to diversify the economy and attract new business. No, look, what's it called? I think haven't they bought golf?
Yeah,
I think
they merged. They own a lot.
And also, what's it called? Isn't Francis Ngannou fighting Tyson Fury?
In Saudi. And then confirmed today.
Also Saudi owns they own
Francis.
Not just
boxing and mixed martial arts are two different breeds.
No, but
they do boxing to make it fair. Because if it was MMA, he'd kill him.
Yeah, but HH, watch this.
No. But what's fair? Like, I don't think I can understand. boxing, guys who are expert boxers will always beat a mixed martial artist in boxing. Always.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, in boxing,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, but
so,
if you do MMA,
oh yeah, no.
Bro, if it
You're
was
in mixed
MMA,
martial, which
he'd
means
kill
that
him
you
in
are
like
good
a
at several
minute.
different
Yeah,
things. If a guy
he would
has
die
been
in
doing one
MMA.
thing ever, bro. Tyson Fury has been boxing since he was 6, 7 years old. You cannot outbox him if you've just been boxing for like a few years. You can't. So come on, bro.
Can I add to that? I was gonna say
Yeah.
because we also got the same thing. So obviously I play rugby league, right? So the World Cup's in France in 2025. The thing is, the French government ran out of money, and they can't be able to host the tournament. So Qatar has $500 million. They said, "Come do it at our place. We'll do. You guys can do it." Bro, I was like, wait, $500 million? Like, dude, I'll take it and go.
Money talks, man. Money talks. Wait, hold on. Old school. Take the door. Zad spoke to. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid.
Oh Lord.
He saw Drogba doing juju in the gym to win the AFCON, but still missed a penalty, and Zad affected his heart, accepted
Drogba is
McDonald's
wild, man.
as his. Yeah, look, old school, you stupid idiot, man.
I wonder how Zad
Wait.
feels, man.
So I'm going to take Miguel's dub. So Miguel, I've seen him because your dub is for the next two guys.
Nay.
Guys.
Maybe to Chelsea.
Guys.
HH, could you show my AVI, please?
Guys, no, I cannot, because I can see what AVI looks like. Guys, this could be a turning point.
Okay.
What, you're getting Henderson?
No. Guys, this could be a massive turning point, man.
Tech
because...
brick, man.
What, you're doing a swap deal for Henderson and Cook and Gallagher?
There we go, sorry. This would be a technical turning point. Guys, come on.
Yeah, man, the guy can't even afford a large drink.
Guys, come on. Guys, come on. I mean, guys, come on, bro. Guys, can you imagine the Mar in a Chelsea jersey? YSK, you're jealous, aren't you?
Wait, does it have a sponsor?
No. Okay, YSK.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 12, how jealous would you be if Nene turns up?
Bro, it's the fact that the idea of Chelsea Football Club signing a full-time Twitch streamer is
so now you're hating.
Unthinkable.
So now you're hating.
It's nice, bro. This guy is running back his career on career mode on Twitch, bro.
Wait, hold on. Let me say this. So shout out to your boy Miguel Rabines. I don't think we'll get Neymar because he doesn't fit the age profile and will break the new wage structure. Sherikan and Frank are more likely, in my opinion. Now, Miguel, everybody is saying, and several sources have said that, and this is the key thing: if he refuses PSG, he is going to go. Sorry. If he refuses to go back to PSG, Chelsea will approach and make a bid. So you're saying that because what you're saying is that they will not go for him because of the age profile. Think about this. Todd Boehly wants a marquee signing. Okay, good. We have our orphans. Our orphanage is up and running. We have them in there.
No, he doesn't.
But what he wants
He doesn't.
what he wants is that superstar. Because remember, Miguel, this is Showtime, FC. So
okay. All right.
For Showtime FC,
then.
and also, guys, what has happened?
The club is an orphanage.
Wait, hold on, guys. What has happened recently in Hollywood?
I don't know what happened.
Everyone's been taking a strike.
Strike?
Yes, the actors will officially go on strike on Friday, which means that that means Deadpool will stop filming. Everything is going to stop filming on Friday. So hold up. So my thing is this: if there's no Hollywood, what will the replacements be? YSK.
Please. YSK, get ready to record.
Okay. So with Hollywood, who's going to fill that void?
What?
Okay. Who's going to fill that void?
Black.
It all makes sense.
Wait, Black.
Because guys, think about this.
Are you
Todd
trying to
Boehly
get
is
red?
the president of the Foreign Press Association. He knew that there was going to be a break. So Todd Boehly, look, with no Hollywood, someone's going to fill that void.
Nollywood, man.
Bollywood.
Showtime FC. BMF. Say it after me. Showtime.
Showtime.
HH,
Slow
please
time.
pull up-
Says have to be
Slow
showtime.
time.
Can you please pull
AK.
up Goulet's comment?
AK says have to be showtime.
Orphanage. Orphanage.
AK says
Orphanage.
showtime.
Imprisonment.
Gateway says have to be showtime.
They're
Showtime.
blacked.
Wow.
Well, I wasn't expecting
Nah, this guy's actually trying to get away.
there's
This
a
is
big
amazing.
thing on everything.
Yeah.
So that's a yellow. I wasn't expecting that. So let's just ignore that.
Tactical foul.
Hokage, come on, talk to me. Nene. What are the chances for us to bring true showtime to West London, Hammersmith?
HH, is the only reason we're talking about this is because you found out about an actor's strike? There's no real links. There's no news. There's no real.
Preach, Hokage, preach.
Okay, Hokage. So you're saying that
So
having absolute Chelsea saved out of all my bookmarks is pointless?
Source Johnny Minerals.
Hokage,
Source
PSG. Okay, so
Johnny Minerals.
Hokage. You're saying that PSG Hub is an unreliable source.
Okay, so you just told me FC Bayern I love forever isn't a good source, but PSG Hub is a good source.
No, wrong. Pia, I said that if extra comes after the name, it's bogus. Anything else, let's talk about. If it's
so
PSG
Pornhub is a
extra,
reliable
Chelsea
source.
extra, anything
Wait.
extra, it's bogus.
Can I, so if anything has hub after the name, it's all right.
So it's reliable then, yeah.
Anything with hub.
Wow.
Go on, HH. Answer the
I don't
question.
want
Answer the
to. I
question.
don't want to fall in that trap. So Hokage, just talk to me. So, do you think we can get Nene?
HH, why do you want an overweight player? Can you explain to me why?
Like, why do you want Neymar so bad? I don't get it.
Hazard memories.
Okay,
Hazard
all
memories.
right. Okay. What do I want to name? Okay, you answered me.
Yeah.
I want someone that brings some la.
But he can't move. He can't do.
Get
He,
Cherokee then. Why are you
Can I
getting
respond?
Neymar?
Can I respond? What if Chelsea is what reignites the fire within him?
what about?
What if Chelsea is like, okay, this is an opportunity for me to show why I should have been this generation's GOAT. And Chelsea is a new beginning. Chelsea is a second chance.
I don't know. Can you guys offer him more money than? Would he rather be making more money and be a bench player and hated by the Parisians in Paris, or would he want to make less money and live in that place called? I don't know who would want to live in London, but would he want to live in London with those?
Okay. London is the most cosmopolitan place on the planet. Facts. West London
Southwest
was
is the
voted.
whitest place in the
West
world.
London was voted the third most desirable, sexiest place to live
No,
in.
it wasn't.
And so
No,
That's a
no,
lie.
no,
That's
West
a lie.
London.
So if you're saying, if West
say
London is the
Southwest-
third most desirable place to go to, and this is the most cosmopolitan city, and they said this is the second best party spot. Hokage. Neymar likes to have fun and likes to party.
Okay, you
And-
don't
in
want to.
And the
Southwest.
clubs in
Southwest.
West London were ranked second on planet Earth.
You haven't sniffed
So-
a club in your life, bro. Relax.
So Hokage, what do we say? This
I don't know. Like, what would your okay? Say they get Neymar in this fantasy delusion. It happens. What is your honest expectations for Chelsea if they get Neymar and for Neymar's performance in Chelsea? What is your honest expectation?
Rainbow flicks against Luton.
my expectation is he
Breaking windows in people's gardens.
that he becomes definitive. He is
What?
That doesn't mean anything.
basically he is
Definitive.
he becomes ever since Hazard left, we've never replaced him. That's go-to player. That's giving the ball player. That's pointsman. The guy that lifts everyone up. Our Ronaldinho, our Messi,
Oh my
our
God,
Hazard,
drop the
our
brick on
Mbappe,
yourself.
and so forth.
10 years
Break
too
on
late
yourself.
as well.
Grab the break.
You're not.
10 years too
You're not
late.
getting Barca Ronaldo. You're getting Milan Ronaldinho.
Be honest. You only want Neymar in London so you can be closer to Raphael. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but she's always gonna be close to Neymar anyway.
Oh my
Okay,
God. Oh my
Okay,
God.
so no one here. Oh, okay. Let me just get streets and panels. So no one here believes that Neymar to Chelsea is a real thing.
Yeah, you just
It's not
delusion.
the thing.
No,
You're
I think it's
delusional.
real. I think it's real.
I don't think
it's
it's
bad.
real. Why would?
There's no point of you getting Neymar.
Yeah, like Neymar
no
going
point.
to Chelsea is literally a bad signing from like the get go.
AJ,
Like that's a
if you
bad
want
signing.
Salini and Technique and all those words you make up, you can get Cherokee. Cherokee gives you that, and he's
Yeah,
young.
get a young, valuable player that you can just invest and say, you know what, that's the next guy.
And he's cheap.
Like what you did with Enzo.
Yeah,
you
just
wasting
like
that
him.
money trying to get Neymar at this age of 30, 31 is just pointless. Like he was linked to United. I was like, I love like the guy's a great guy, great talent, right? But I don't want
just
him.
want a player to be excited about. I want a player to be excited.
Even Todd B doesn't want to look
bro,
at
this
Neymar.
man,
Cherokee is that player.
play like
Cherokee, not
HH.
Neymar.
Oh,
This
no,
guy
no,
played
hold on, no, AK, no, don't mute, AK, don't mute. So, AK, you're saying that Cherokee is a better player than Neymar, right?
No, I'm not saying he's a better player than Neymar.
He's a
Cherokee
better
is more realistic than Neymar.
AK, in 2023, who has more la? Cherokee or Neymar? Who has more la?
Bro,
Neymar's injured.
Play that much games in
He's talking about the
injured.
trajectory of it. Like he might be better for 1 year, but in the long term, no way.
Well, I was saying career mode in real life.
You say that in the long term, Cherokee will have more la than Neymar in the long term.
In 3 years, he will be level above Neymar.
Yeah.
Possibly, that's the gamble of it. Like you investing like a Cherokee right now, it makes more sense because he can be the next guy. You never know.
Cherokee has the potential to be better than Neymar.
Don't explain.
Exactly.
He wants Neymar on a 10-year contract. That's what HH wants.
Bro, it's gonna be. And with Neymar, right? Bro, let's you sign Neymar right now, right? And you did the Champions League, and you have like a semifinal. Neymar's not gonna show up. Like you sign up play that only plays like 12 games, 20 games every season. Like that makes zero sense with like 800K every week. You literally just making yourself look foolish by doing that because you're gonna sign Neymar, right? He's gonna play for like probably I'll say 20 games, 21 games. When the January comes, he's missing for the whole season. Like he never like
BMF, since you're so clever and you're such a genius, who is gonna be my marquee player then? No. Since you're Einstein, you're the genius. Who is the player that's going to now excite me next season for Chelsea? Go.
How are you not excited for Nkunku? How are you?
Nkunku. Okay. Nkunku is quality. Enzo's quality. I want the la. I want the la.
He's better than Neymar.
You don't need. Like, think about.
Wait, hold on, bro.
I can't wrap my head around your Neymar upset. HH, you on this channel, you can't even deny this. You have admitted hundreds of thousands of times. Oh yeah, Brazilian superstars after 30 are, it's a waste.
You just said it like yesterday.
You said it.
You just said it yesterday.
Wait, hold on. Let me change battery on my camera. Wait, someone, Waske, talk while I change batteries. Talk.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know what
HH,
kind of like
HH said yesterday
time loop.
Yeah,
bro, he said it yesterday. He
exactly.
He literally said it yesterday.
Yeah,
I can
30 years old. Attackers.
He was Chelsea's marquee signing.
Let me wait. Don't take everything I say literally, man. Come on.
No, I did. I did.
Oh my
Well,
God.
I mean, it depends. It depends on what you say. But bro, I don't understand this obsession, bro. Like, I swear, you're under this impression like he's gonna come in. He's gonna
win the Champions League or win the league. It's not
gonna
gonna happen.
He's gonna wear the number 10 shirt, and every touch that he takes, you hear Mascanada playing in the background, and then like bro, that's not how it's gonna turn out, bro. Like this is not
2015.
This is not bro. This is not YouTube Neymar, man. This is not MSN Neymar.
Okay. What I want to do a stream. Okay, I want to do a stream and a vid where I'm really happy, and I can get to clan people. That's what I want. Is that too much to ask?
Yes.
Is it too much to ask for me just to pop bottles and
So
do
wait,
like
hold on.
Okay, hold on. What I want?
Didn't
I
you
want
have that with
where I
Havertz
clown
not that
people
long ago?
like you and everyone else. That we got Neymar. You
Wait,
didn't.
hold on. Okay,
That's what I
no,
want.
that's cool. That's cool. You can have that one stream, but you're willing to sacrifice that one stream? Just to get that one stream, you're willing to sacrifice the entire season of you getting clowned.
No.
Guys, you guys are boring, man.
Someone please show my AV.
You guys are boring.
Okay,
then Neymar not the wise man. Man, you are boring.
Why aren't you
guys have some fun, man. God damn. Have some fun.
Wait, you've already got Neymar at Chelsea.
Yeah,
you just got the asylum seeking one.
I'm not responding to that, man. I don't respond to that.
Wait, it's the Ukrainian missile.
Advert's fair. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Advert's fair. Why is Chelsea not going all in for Osimhen or a keeper? Now, we are trying to go for a keeper because Kepa is one of my best keeper next year. And De Laurentiis has put a 150 mil price tag on Osimhen. So I don't think that we can be affording a 150 mil. So, okay, guys, look, see, here's my thing, though. This is my bottom line is I would love for Neymar to arrive because it'll be exciting. Would it be the wisest move? No. Short-term happiness, yes. It'll be exciting. But over the course, it will not be the wise move. But guys, you know what? Something in life is not about making a wise move. It's about having fun. It's about risk. See, what is life without risk?
Death.
What is life without risk? If we're like, sometimes, you know what? Just have fun. Just have fun.
There's
Roll the
risk and
dice.
stupidity.
Carpe diem. No risk, no reward.
But
no risk, no reward.
Here's the thing about risk.
Kenny, tell them, no risk, no reward.
You don't know what happens with
Kenny,
risk.
don't back this. Kenny, don't back this.
You know what's going to happen.
Risk.
You know what's going to happen.
What's going to
Reward
happen?
is not worth the risk.
You're just going to end up hating him after 5 match days. You're just going to fill yourself with hatred. You want to be a hateful person, Do you want to hate?
Well, I've been hating a certain player since 2010, so I'm used to it.
It's like you're contradicting yourself.
So, Kenny, let me guess. You wouldn't take Neymar. Let me guess.
Hell no. Like I said, the guy's cheating more on the field than off the field. That's what I'm gonna say. But let's be with this guy. Like I said, since the World Cup, the guy's not serious, man. I'm sorry, this guy is done out here. He failed his purpose. He had the talent and all that stuff. The guy's not serious no more. And Brazilians.
Maybe your club can sign for him for your esports team. Sign him for your esports team.
He's pretty good on Twitch, to be fair.
She said it yourself. The guy after the World Cup is done. So why would you want him at your club, especially with the type of money he's going to be? It's silly.
It's Neymar. Just the prospect of Neymar at Chelsea and what it could be. You know, Kenny, what it is?
You're down bad.
I'm just basically Kenny. I'm living up to my name. Have hope. I'm hoping that.
You said it was meant ironic. You said it was meant ironic.
Wait, why don't you sign the best football brain? He's still waiting to be signed.
Ow!
Okay, guys. So, guys, I'm gonna ask a very simple question here. Now, I don't even know how to approach this topic. I don't really know. Okay, here's what I say. How many people rated Dele Alli?
Oh Jesus!
I think he was really good. I think he was good.
Yeah, like 2 seasons.
How highly did you rate him as? Oh, this could be the next big star based on pure talent.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Jason was okay. We'll go for expand. Jason was expand.
Yeah, I think it was the 15-16 season was his first season at Tottenham, and then he followed up with the 16-17 season. That's when Tottenham actually did the title challenge in those 2 back-to-back seasons, and he was after Harry Kane. He was the best performer on the pitch because he got double-digit goals and assists in 2 seasons in a row. He scored in the FA Cup semi-final against United as well. He did well for England in the 2018 World Cup, and he broke into the 2016. He came from MK Dons, don't forget, but he wasn't meant to be this big player. And the goal against Crystal Palace,
that was a crazy goal.
That was a crazy goal. Like we hadn't seen some, especially English talent, had done that for a while because we built on Gerrard, the Scholes, the Lampards, and this was meant to be the big next thing, and he wasn't meant to be that at that time. And then, I don't know what we all know it's happened now.
And I think that's where it goes. So let me ask you. So, do you feel that based on the interview that he gave and everything he went through, that maybe explained why he never made it, or do you think that you can't just blame childhood trauma of not fully applying yourself? Because I want to touch upon Balotelli.
I can relate to that. Honestly, I could honestly relate to what Dele Alli was going through. Like getting for me, dealing with family issues and then missing out on a contract. I missed out on a couple contracts, and then I had a contract where it was abruptly ended during the pandemic, and that was my main source of income. So I had to Uber and stuff like that. So when he explained part of that, I could relate to that clearly. But sometimes I think you just got to be it's a high level of mental fortitude to ignore that and just to keep going. Because like there's days where I'm sure there's days he's had like flashbacks and like,
and I think that for me that's why I always say like, look, especially if you're under a guy like Mourinho, who is very demanding and very, very harsh upon you. Like, if let's say because again, you don't know what could trigger you. So if someone says that, man, you're lazy, what the hell are you doing? And remember, Mourinho is one of those managers who he will point you out, and he will put a spotlight on you and say, "Yo, look, there's this guy here. You're bad," and he'll point it because he expects a reaction from you. And some guys can react strongly because that's always the thing with Mourinho. I think that's what Mourinho maybe learns. His way of coaching and managing worked well for the kind of individuals and he had in the late 2000s and so forth, like 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 20. That from those kind of guys, they could react into that kind of very harsh way of coaching. But these new age players, but specifically a guy who may be a bit more emotional than him, is different. Now, guys, let's just be very clear here. Because I think they said Mourinho actually apologized afterwards, after he sort of put him out there. And they said they didn't put it in the documentary. Obviously, because you want to create drama. You want to create a drama for a documentary. Because once that happened, someone on Twitter said, "Hey, half up, ain't this your goat who said that anyone was lazy and everything?" I was like, "Oh, here we go." And also, you know how sick people are? Guys, that Twitter search is bloody dangerous. Because what did someone do? Someone went back to 2020 of a tweet. I said, "Should Dele Alli be in the Brick Academy now?"
Ooh,
and I'm like, okay. So, okay, wait.
That's why.
No,
if a guy is bad, a guy is bad.
At the time, it makes sense. At the time, you can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. You don't know about it.
And also, second thing, I did not know. So, people say that, "Oh, you better not be harsh on players. Better not be harsh on players." So you expect me to know everything a player should go through now. So, guys now say, "Oh, man, the way that you cyberbully Mason Mount." All I know of Mason Mount is nothing. I don't know of any childhood trauma. I don't know of anything. So
you're supposed to be the goal analyst, man. You're supposed to be goal analyst.
Yeah, see, it would be different if I knew of your trauma and I'm still going at you, having knowledge of your trauma. That would be different. If I don't know nothing of your trauma, you don't tell me anything, bro, I will abuse you and insult you. It's fair game. So for Dele Alli, I didn't know. So for me, I was like, bro, look, man, this guy ain't that good. This guy's trash or whatever. This guy's not going to apply himself. So
his downfall started before Mourinho. Like I think the last season with Poch, it was already like the following.
When they made the UCL final, he wasn't that good. Good.
Yeah.
And also, so guys, let's keep it real. They reached that UCL final really without Kane. It was really him, Eriksen, and Moura, and Son in the attack.
It wasn't really even Ali. It was just Son.
Ali was not really. Yeah, Ali was not really
Son and Moura.
Son and Lucas Moura more than anyone.
Didn't Ali give the pass to Moura for his hat-trick goal against Ajax?
True. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, he came on.
He didn't do much in that campaign.
Yeah,
it wasn't like Son and Moura.
Yeah. So no. Okay, so guys, this is where it gets interesting now. So he's 27. I was like, whoa, because whenever you're like, okay, he's 31, can he get back? He's 27. So the question is, can he still have a career? Because guys, 27 is nothing. Because remember, 2020, 2023, your decline starts now at 33 now. Like in 2023 right now, 28, 29, 30, 31, like 32 are your peak years. So when I was growing up, it was 26, 27, 28. From 30, downhill. Yeah. From 30, you go downhill. Sports science, better conditioning, better science. Downhill now, especially if you apply yourself on like Hazard, is like 34. So your peak years are like 28, 29, 30, 31, maybe even 32. Benzema won the Ballon d'Or at what? 33? 34. So Ben, let me ask you, can he come back at 27? Can he actually have a career at 27?
It's a tough one, but I think so. I think he can make a little push come back to where it was, but before the whole crisis happened. And with Dele Alli, like when I was listening to what he was saying and the way he was speaking, I was like, this is why, like, when Mourinho once said that, like, this generation, like my generation, like the mentality is like a little bit weak. I'm not trying to say his mentality is weak, but like for you to like play football every week, you know, train every week, you need to have like that strong mentality to just go every week, give your best. I think he had some problems that he wasn't trying to lay out. He wasn't trying to let people help him, and it was like, oh yeah, I can solve it by myself, and it didn't actually happen. So I think he can come back. Yeah.
Why, what you say, man? Can he come back 2027?
Where does he play now? Does he have a team? Like, what does he
Yeah,
do?
Everton.
He's Everton. No, it's Everton.
It's Everton.
His loan is finished.
His loan is finished. Everton. Okay.
Oh, okay. So he went to Besiktas on loan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, damn. So the Besiktas didn't even buy him. That's crazy. So I don't know. What's he gonna come back to?
He can have like the way Jesse Lingard came back and started lining up the Premier League season. That's what I'm thinking. He can do
good enough for Everton. Who came back?
Lingard.
Oh yeah,
Lingard.
West Ham just
for
like
6
for 3
months.
No,
but it's still something.
It's still
Yeah, no.
He got through. He got the bag.
Okay, but
Yeah,
which top team is gonna what?
It doesn't have to be.
It's not about top.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a top team.
Should this guy look at Saudi? Should he look at Saudi?
Well, he's gonna vibe out in Everton.
That's not about.
No, I think that if he's in Everton, I think that that's a cool place to revive your career.
Yeah,
if you actually put the work in and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sean
Chelsea
Dash is the manager and all that.
Wait, hold on, wait. The trauma thing, like you want to take that seriously, but you got to also separate that from like a traumatic experience that can come back to you at any point, like that can happen. But this he never really came across as someone who would. Football was like something he just enjoyed to do. Like it was almost like that, like a Brazilian. Really, like it wasn't that. I didn't come across football as this is my life. I'm dedicating my life to this game. Like he came across as a guy who just loved playing football, and clearly had the talent to do it. And he didn't really need to dedicate himself in the gym or put in the hard hours or whatever. Like he was just good. Like you'd argue that Dele Alli is a superior at his quote unquote peak. What is a superior player to Bellingham, like far superior player to Bellingham.
100%, he is.
Like his talent was he was a great talent, and I believe he was part of that team, that MK Dons team that lubricated United.
Yeah, we don't speak about that.
So
I don't know how you remember that.
Lubricated by MK Dons.
Yes. It was
Milton Keynes.
Wait. It was Louis Van Haltax.
Not even Wimbledon, but MK
No, it
Dons.
happens, man. It happens. Chelsea get lubricated by Luton.
But why? So your point is that you just because again, the Hazard quote: "It's not foot gym, it's football," and that was Hazard's explanation for not going into the gym. So, do you think that he has hazarditis, which is, if I'm not enjoying this, I'm out. So, and also remember, in modern football, you've got to apply yourself, bro. Like, it's basically, it's a 360 deal, football today. They saying the 70s or 80s where you can smoke, chill out, and just play for fun. Right now, football is very demanding.
Bro, and it's about the team. Like, it's not about individuals.
It's not about individuals.
If
you can't vibe out. There's no place for vibes. No.
You can do, doesn't matter how big your name is. You've seen big players get chucked away. Like, it's if you're not with the team, if you're not part of that team ethos, if you're not part of the process, if you're not with it, that's it. You're getting X.
Yeah, I mean, no, Wesker, I'm going to be real with you. 20 years ago, sure. If you can just get
even 10 years ago, like you could do that. Like, but now,
in 2023, it's about team, and everybody has to be 110%. Remember, it's about micromanaging, and you're giving so much instructions. You have to fully apply yourself fully. And I just don't think that Dele Alli, the way he is, fits. That's why Hazard can't fit in today's football right now because it is different. So I don't, Hensley, because I said that I don't know what team in Europe can you really vibe with if football is the way it is right now?
I was thinking
what team in Europe has the type of position he's good at? Like that shadow striker.
Yeah, shadow striker. Yeah.
Like no team plays with that
lots
anymore.
Lots of teams.
Which top team plays with that anymore?
It's not about
a top team.
We need to.
Yeah, it's not about a top
this
team.
idea of top team on Dele Alli, like he's not at that standard. The top teams aren't going to look at him.
Like, no one's going to take a chance on him.
Wait. I'm seeing guys saying Poch and Chelsea. Chelsea are not going to go for that.
No one is taking a chance on him at a top team. He's best.
He's best. Kenny, and that's the thing.
Kenny, we said
no. Okay, let's get to the some uncomfortable truth. If you're a top club, you look at that interview. It's terrible, heartbreaking, everything. Are you now going to buy a Dele Alli because of that interview? Because you feel sorry for him? That's crazy. That's crazy. So listen, when you look at him and everything, I'm like, I'm sorry. It is too much of a risk for you to go in and take the guy. When you just look at the trajectory of his career in the last few years, he was in rehab a few weeks ago. So it's a crazy risk. I'm sorry.
Even for himself, like the pressure over there is going to be tough. So I don't even know if he's ready for that.
I think he should stay at Everton because Dodge can actually help him out. In my opinion,
he's gonna have to stay at Everton. So
yeah, and then another idea, I was thinking he could come out here. That's me. MLS.
Liverpool?
No, MLS.
Or MLS.
Yeah.
Okay. MLS or Saudi?
Or Saudi.
Because look, man, I mean, if you can get the bag, get the bag.
So you need to cut them dreads.
Oh wow.
Well, he hasn't got dreads now.
No. This is old photos. This is old photos.
Lord.
All the photos.
Chelsea is a viable option. It's not top club.
Yeah, because
no. Okay, guys, that's Poch liked the post. What does that mean? That he liked the post because he used to play under him. Oh, so because he liked the post, he will now go in for him. What?
Wait, but who would you rather take in your midfield, Gallagher or Ali?
That shouldn't be a question of Ali all day, every day.
Then he gets into the Chelsea team.
I'm taking no. Hold up.
HS right now.
If that was my choice, and it's not because it isn't my choice, but hypothetical. This is your choice: cocaine or Dele Alli. I'm taking Dele Alli, 100%.
No, it's just come on. No, it's just you're not being serious.
Have you seen Dele Alli?
No.
He's in a bad place, man. He's in a bad place.
Besiktas wanted to end his loan.
Kenny, Cocaine Gallagher currently is in single digits of an eye test. His eye test score is
Dele Alli was doing balloons in his car.
Are you saying post-traumatic Ali is on a high eye test than cocaine?
Okay, Minecraft will come when we go to that. So look, see, my thing though is, top team not happening. Do you think he can see what's up? Okay, if he's now out Everton, do you?
He can do some corporate level.
He's better than Decore and Damari Gray and these guys. Like, he's a better footballer than these guys. Come on, if he gets like his headspace back into the right place, he'll be able to put some form together and just be a decent player.
We're going by his years at Tottenham. Has anyone actually seen him play for Besiktas?
He didn't do well at Besiktas. He got dropped.
I mean, they wanted to end his loan.
President's comment.
They wanted to cancel the loan.
Can you relax?
Wow, it's true. They actually wanted to do it.
Kenny, but just don't do it.
Yeah, the manager dropped
him for a month and then he left.
Come on, let's be serious, man. This guy would be lucky if he even gets on the bench. Let's go.
Wow.
No. Okay, my thing. No. Look,
come on.
Too harsh, Kenny. Too harsh.
It's true.
He's better than Tom Davis and these guys. Come on.
Shout out to Tom Davis, though.
Respect Tom Davis. Respect Tom Davis.
But where's Tom
Tom
Davis?
Davis.
Where's Tom Davis? Like, he's not playing no more. Like,
On
Bruce,
the
okay,
bench. So he
let me
can
co-
get on the
let me-
bench.
Wait, hold on. Guled. Dele Alli, man. So, 2 questions. Would you take him at Chelsea? Second, can he revive his career at 27?
Oh my God.
Guled, I'm not maximizing your AVI, bro. So that's not happening.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yo, that's a crazy.
Big up to you guys. Big up to you guys. Dele Alli. To be honest with
Wait, that's the part.
Because you know that when people call Kepa T-Rex, like, why are you calling him T-Rex? That's like, oh yeah, Jurassic Park. Oh yeah, his arms are like this and everything. So like,
You know that might be the you know that might be the future captain.
Guled.
No. Kenny.
Guled.
There have been links. Yeah, yes. There have been links for him to go to PSG because apparently Luis Enrique wants him to replace Donnarumma. So let's hope.
What?
Yes.
Hopefully, let's pray.
Trust me.
Come again.
So Dele Alli, talk to me.
Yeah, HH man. To be honest with you, even with all his issues that he's going through right now, this guy is still better than Mount. So of course I wouldn't mind him at Chelsea. To be honest with you.
Stop it, please.
No, I'm gonna be completely honest. No, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Disrespectful.
Better than Mount.
That's disrespectful.
In 2023, that's disrespectful.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
I
agree with you.
What do you mean you agree? That's disrespectful.
come on.
I agree with you. Continue.
Look how much Johnny
Yes.
Minerals gets in your head.
Let's
Come
can
on,
Guled
man.
please cook? Thank you.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. In terms of his situation, HH, I think he might need to take a break. Because I think even though he's been going through all these issues, right, he never actually had a season or two where he could have actually, properly deal with his issues. He's been playing continuously since MK Dons, and then came to Tottenham, kept on playing, played for the international team. I know his form dipped, but he still kept on playing, even though his form dipped, right? So I think, to be honest with you, HH, he can, because as you said, thanks to football and how everything has evolved nowadays, he can play until 36, 37 easily, right? But the issue with him is HH. He has an internal war that he needs to win first. Because to be honest with you, if I was in his shoes personally, I wouldn't actually decline like that, knowing that I was going to be the so-called future superstar. Because I remember he was touted once to be one of the best midfielders in England. I think, if not the best, top 2, I would say. If I was him, I would say to myself, look, if I give up right now, after going through all that, then I made the perpetrators that did this to me win. That's what I would personally do. So right now, if he gives up, then he's letting his past get the best of his future. But I think, to be honest with the HH, he will need at least 1 year to be dealing with his psychological issues. Have a psychiatrist that you can see consistently, find a way to deal with your problems. Because I don't think that anybody gave him the opportunity to deal with it, because he's been playing since he was 16, right? So that's why I think.
Yeah, no. Look, for me, we'll see what happens. But I do feel that with how demanding today's game is, if you're not fully there, especially mentally, emotionally, it's going to be very hard to succeed at the top level, because it's so demanding now. And you need more than just your talents, way more now than talents. Like, you could get away with just your talents 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Now, the game is too demanding. The game is just far too demanding.
Right, yeah.
It's true. And yeah, go ahead, Kenny, go ahead.
Is he still doing the door of a certain bald man?
What?
Yeah.
I think so.
No. He's not.
No.
I thought maybe he could go, win the Premier
Kenny,
League.
all right, okay, you know what? All right, let's.
Wow.
Okay, look, let's. I mean, Kenny, what the? Okay, let's just run this.
How is that not yellow? What the hell?
Let's
What
run
would
this
that
up.
be yellow?
Wait, is
Let's
that
wrap this up.
yellow?
does that
He's
count
asking
as
for
a
a job.
trophy?
It's a caution. So, guys, it's a very simple question. Who is buying the burger?
I'm trying to
Hazard.
get one. I'm
Who's
trying to
buying
get
the
one
burger
right
right
now.
now?
Wait, Michael's buying it.
Is this a question?
Bro, PSG Delta's brought that in stock, man. Like,
God, imagine buying burgers in stock, all well made. I'm like, if you don't eat all of them by now,
bro,
tomorrow,
this guy's camping
freaking
outside
leopard
that.
will go on you.
He's
Okay, so basically,
camping outside the restaurant right
the
now.
reason why I wanted just to even put this out here is that the marketing has begun.
Yep.
The marketing has begun.
Yeah,
Because
man.
basically, so I went to his Instagram and 7 million likes on this burger advert.
Sandwich.
So my thing is, this is what he was here for. Because I've always said that, what are America now going to do with the marketing? I go to guys, Messi, you better get your acting skills up to snuff. Because if Hollywood has shut it down and everything, guys, you're seeing Messi in a freaking movie. Because
I saw he
Messi
did a
was part
piece
of
of
the
it.
acting studio.
Definitely trying to
Bro,
No, guys,
Mission
laugh
Impossible
right
Part
now.
2, man. Part
Messi
2.
is going to be the next Marvel movie. Messi is going to unite Marvel and DC. Somehow.
Bro,
It's going to be
Mission
Marvel.
Impossible
So,
Part 2,
so
man.
bro,
Part
Messi,
2,
you
man.
better go to the freaking actor studio in New York and start saying what's up. But my thing though is, and I need this is what I need some Americans here, even like in the streets or so forth. How impactful, and that's what I want to know, how impactful could he be in America advertising wise? So in
I
sense
mean,
of if it's not been advertised, how
he could
okay,
be big. I
Elijah,
can't like.
talk
He
to
could
me.
be
Elijah,
big.
talk to me.
HH, I mean, I mean, remember when
No,
the
so first of all, are you buying the sandwich? Will you get the sandwich?
HH, I'm a food addict. I will buy the sandwich. I will buy the sandwich. That's you don't even have to ask me twice.
All right.
I will buy the sandwich. It's huge. It's huge. Like already the league has already sacrificed so much money just to get him, and Apple throwing their money to get this guy. It's got to pay off one way or another, or else it's going to be a massive, massive failure. Because not only that, like the commissioner, like let's talk footballing wise, the commissioner is saying he's not ruling out promotion relegation. They're looking possibly 2028, 2027, maybe.
Wow, so they're going to change the rules because of Messi?
I wouldn't be surprised. And then watch this. Yesterday, the United Soccer League, which is like the second division and below, so the USL Championship, League One, League Two, they're also going to they're planning to do promotion relegation in 2025. So this guy already, there's moves are happening. Like he's already changing the game in a way, but not like indirectly changing the game. From a marketing standpoint, I work in marketing and administration, all that. This guy alone could bring the league like a few billion dollars. Like
No, because my thing is, okay, so people see that's Messi ad. How many kids see that's Messi ad and be like, all right, oh, it's Messi. Hey, mom, dad, I want to start playing football right now. Hey, Messi's there and so forth.
No, that's real.
So because I want to just know that how effective will it be to the kids? So that kid who's not choosing between football, American football, baseball, basketball, that says no, because of Messi and because I love him and so forth, I would not have taken for football.
I have nothing wrong with that. Like that's great because for me, I think it's gonna help. Okay, so the rich kids will always be the rich kids. That's me. Like the rich kids will always have that advantage of having the money to pay for the travel, the clubs, the tea. So we have things like the development academy doesn't exist anymore, but like travel teams and teams that they play overseas, stuff like that. Those touring teams, those kids could do that. But the public school kid, which is the middle class, will look at this as an opportunity to look, I have a chance of actually doing something here because the MLS is willing to extend that opportunity to the middle class. So for me, I think a kid, I wouldn't say like they're in certain areas. It depends on where you're at. Like if you're in Texas, like a kid may say, especially if he's in like that minority community and he sees that football has an avenue for him, he's going to take it. There's some kids who are willing to take that risk, right now, like, even though like the NFL is king here, but we also got to be realistic. Behind closed doors, the NFL is also dealing with its own issues, as in terms of the concussion issue and it's hemorrhaging money to have an international base. But that's the biggest advantage football will always have over American football is already that international base. So having Messi here just helps it out 10 times more. I think a kid will take that chance of wanting to play football because of him, of course.
Wait, let me quickly say that I want to come to Hokage with this, man. So, Minecraft the Diamond, thank you for the dub, man. The Messi burger ready for the Zad Goat marketing.
Yummy.
Isn't Hazard coming to enter Miami as well?
Here's the thing, though.
It's supposed to be in Miami, right? I think you said it's coming to Inter Miami.
Look,
too.
Hazard does like his burgers.
Bro, I want to see Zad do a review, man. I want to see Zad do a review.
Hold on. Do you think that if Hazard goes to Miami, do you think they'll do a Hazard McDonald's campaign?
Bro, he should do a review of the Messi burger, man. He should do a Messi burger.
Yeah, the Belgian connoisseur.
Okay, so hold on, guys. So look, the Messi mania has begun, man. I mean, do you think that we're going to see a massive effect now if it's now really used properly, marketing-wise, promotional-wise?
Dude, I don't know, because he just landed in the U.S. and already he's in a commercial for a crispy chicken sandwich. That's so American. Dude, that's so American.
That's, guys, he landed yesterday. Guys, we saw footage of him at the airport yesterday, and you have a chicken sandwich advert the next day. That's crazy.
Right away. That's
crazy.
Yeah.
HH, that tells you all you need to know. He's gonna be on the face of everything. If companies
wait, also, so Hard Rock Cafe, isn't that Stallone, Bruce Willis, and Annie? Or is that?
I know it's a popular thing. It's popular in the US. I don't know about.
Yeah, it's also popular in like other countries.
No, they don't. They're Hard Rock cafes all around the world.
Yeah.
They're all around the world.
So, listen, if companies can pay to put his face on something, they're gonna pay the money because that's Messi's influence. That's how I see it. Like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I want to know how much the Hard Rock Cafe or whoever owns Hard Rock Cafe paid for Messi, because I guarantee you Messi has never eaten there in his life. Like, come on, Messi's never. Messi's never touched a chicken McDouble sandwich from Hard Rock Cafe.
No, he's from South America. Like, so his whole thing, like, basically, that's why I said that. You see, this is why this was the perfect deal for Messi. Yes, Saudi offered him two nukes and a solar system. True, but for Messi, you're still going to get a lot of money through sponsorships and it's lifestyle. So it was pretty much the best compromise. In terms of lifestyle, language, and I have the potential to earn pretty much as much money as I want due to sponsorships and marketing. But
yeah. So that this kind of just tells you how it's going to be. He's here. He's gonna play for him with his level. It's gonna be an easy league, and he's just gonna be plastered upon any advertisement that companies can pay for with his face on it. So, I mean, what else is there to say? That was the point of this transfer. So,
no, I mean, but in America, how many kids do you think, if Messi is in an ad doing stuff, will that have an effect on? Because my thing is, because again, if you're doing this channel, I was surprised by how many football fans there were in America, because the world tells us that America don't really care about football. It's really mainly South America, Africa, and Europe, and obviously bits of Asia. But during this channel, I'm like, well, I don't know, like, because I said to guys, yeah, I've got fans in the UK, but there are a lot of fans in America and the UK, and so that's what I want to know is that demographic. He will Messi fans and football fans in America.
He will influence kids. An example I have, it's going on right now. Prime. That's an average drink. It's overly sweet, but it was flying off the shelves because KSI and Logan Paul, who are really, like, a lot of people grew up on watching their videos, whether it's on Vine or YouTube, whichever, and kids are going crazy. And the crazy thing is, a lot of these young kids that are buying these drinks off the shelves from them, these kids weren't necessarily there to watch them explode onto the internet scene. They just found out about Logan Paul and KSI the past couple of years, and they're buying anything those guys market and put their face behind. So it's gonna have the same effect. Messi is a far greater star. He's a far greater star than those two. So if you could look at Prime's success, I think Messi you put his face on something and people will take interest in it.
But I do think that though, if Messi, because he's old now, comes to the years, but if he can just do crazy stuff in the MLS, a few solo goals, some crazy free kicks, some bits of skill.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 8 to 9-year-old, because remember, it's about social media now. And I don't think there's any sports person that has a bigger social media presence than Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any NFL star, NBA star, baseball star that has a massive social media presence than these guys. And also, a lot of these kids, their world is Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and a lot of videos that are being shared, retweeted, and things is football. Football is the number one thing on social media.
Stars, even those stars are happy that Messi is coming.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
So even NBA guys realize that, look, I'm sorry, we cannot compete with, bro. How many NBAs? Okay, so biggest star in. Okay, who is the most followed sports star? Is it LeBron James or Steph?
LeBron.
It's LeBron.
LeBron.
How many is that? Is that
Ronaldo?
I think
how
he's
many
like
followers does he have?
I think he's at like 100 mil, a little over 100 mil in Instagram.
Yeah, like,
or maybe less.
And Messi's on what? 200?
He's on 500 mil. HH Ronaldo's at like 600 mil. So,
bro, I told you it's not even close, bro. It's not even close.
I think Zlatan has like more followers on Instagram than LeBron.
500 million?
Yeah.
Bro, Neymar has more followers than these.
Neymar, Neymar.
Bro, a guy who is thinking about whether he's a footballer or not, I'm not sure whether a footballer has more. A guy who is a part-time footballer right now. He's a
full-time Twitch streamer.
He's a full-time Twitch streamer, part-time footballer, has more followers. So guys, this might be the shift. This might be the shift because. And the reason is because of social media and popularity. Because, as Hokage just said, people are sheep. All they want is what is cool, what's exciting, what's popular. Because remember, Pele came in when social media did not exist. Ibra is not the kind of star that Messi is. You're not as good as Messi. You're not as big as Messi. You don't have the same impact that Messi has. So if Messi can just mess some guys up in the MLS league, and he just starts saying tricks and stuff. Bro.
One viral clip.
All he needs is just one viral clip of a defender going to hospital.
Imagine a Boateng kind of moment on Sports Center, bro. Like,
can I speak on this?
Leo Messi, he took his soul.
And like on the star factor thing, the NFL is the American sport. Like that's our thing. I think the most popular guy on social media is Tom Brady. He's retired. He's at like look on Instagram. I think he's at 12 mil, and that's considered a star here, a sports star, an NFL guy.
Wait, hold up. Remember, there was one guy. I forgot who it was. Colin. Do you know who Colin Cowherd is?
Oh, Colin Cowherd, the radio host for ESPN.
Yeah. He was naming a list of like the most influential sports stars. This guy had Tom Brady number 1.
Yeah.
Above Ronaldo, above Messi, above Djokovic, above Serena. This guy had Tom Brady. And guys were like, how ignorant could you possibly be? Hence why, because I actually want to know what Colin Cowherd does when he now sees Messi arrive. And he sees the kind of impact he has. I said, no, bro. And because I think the issue is that some Americans they live inside a bubble. Because if you live inside a bubble, NFL is NFL. If it's American sports, it's NFL. But once you have a guy who now comes in who is global, and he's so global, guys in your own country know about him. Because let's be real, global beats any one country. If you're globally followed, you will beat even if the whole of America follows you. So once now Messi comes in, it's like, okay, bro, Colin, this is a whole different ball game.
Wait, what's the population in America?
Isn't like 330 million?
Yeah. 400 mil, 300 mil, something like that.
So you're telling me Messi has
330 million.
So Messi has. Come on, guys! Like, what are we doing here?
So 331 million.
So this guy Messi has more followers than America.
Why is let me just add.
That's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead, AK. Go ahead.
Yeah, Guled then AK Guled.
Yes, yes. Basically, there's one point that we're actually missing. Like him coming to America, right? Just like Elijah was saying, I think he touched on it earlier. He said, usually the people that actually follow soccer or become football players are mainly people that live in the suburbs and middle class people. But now that a South American actually landed, who's the best player in the world, landed in America, now due to the influx of all the immigrants, all the so-called border issues, everybody that comes to America, I'm talking about all the South Americans, are going to feel at home because they've got a representative that everybody is actually adhering to and loving and connecting with. And think about this, HH, right? If we look at the US national team, right, with all these so-called middle-class players and a little bit of black players and South American players, I don't think they're going to get far. But imagine all the black players, the black possible players that could get, that could start following football from a young age because of Messi and all the South Americans. Maybe in the next 4 or 5 years, you could actually see 80% of the US national team is black and South American. They could actually win the World Cup.
See that PNP is gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah, no. Listen, I've always said that like America has the World Cup in their hands if they want to use it because of immigration.
But
they just don't care.
Here's what's crazy. To add to what Gulad's saying, there are even NFL players who are saying, I personally don't want my kid to play football. I'd rather they play soccer and other sports. Like I know if NFL players I follow on Twitter, their kids are playing soccer.
CTE.
Sorry, but playing football, it's real. Like this is a real thing.
Okay, hold on, AK.
Yeah, HH. By the way, I have gotten my ticket to see Messi into Miami as well.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
how much did you pay? How much?
How much did you pay?
How much did you pay?
It costs one person's like $370.
Oh my god!
I got
hold up.
$370, bro.
Okay, hold up.
Are those for good seats?
Wait, hold up. I hope that is $3.70.
No, $370. I got it for my birthday, so like, yeah.
Damn.
Where this?
270 cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of money.
Wait. 370.
How much is that in Naira?
Wait.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Where are you based?
Yeah.
Wait, where are you based?
I'm based in the US.
I mean, where in the US?
Oh, in the US. I'm based in New York.
Oh.
Wait, AK, 370, but where are you sitting on the state?
Where is he in there? Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, so anyways,
No, wait, hold on. $370, which is almost $400. Where are you sitting?
What?
Rosie.
I'm reading it's like like the middle back area, like the highest tier, but the middle of that
no.
That's how much it is. It's a lot of money.
370.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up.
It's so much.
If this is true, hold up before you go. If this is true, Colo. If this is true.
Yeah, Neon.
Yeah.
If
That's
this is true.
Those
continue. AK.
Yeah,
He's gonna pop off now.
Yeah, so anyways, I think the fact that 4 years ago I did not know about MLS and now I'm going to an MLS game shows like Messi's effect on the actual league. So I think, look, if Messi markets this well and the MLS actually try to make Messi the centerpiece, it's gonna grow in the US. Like you're gonna see a lot more kids play. But they have to market it correctly. Like this could be.
But see, this is my thing though. Does America really want the global sport to even compete with America's sport? So for me, I think that wouldn't there be pushback from American media like, man, why do we want this foreign sports to compete with our sport?
Exactly. That's the problem here. Like they have to appeal to the immigrant base in America, the people who come from different countries, because a lot of them are coming from countries where football is the most popular sport.
And also the AK, if by some miracle, if a certain guy from New York does DOI and becomes president again, Will he want football taking over America's sport?
I think.
Jesus.
That's a very. That's a very.
Any in jail right now?
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah. So they have to market it that way so that those people at least will unspend. Another thing that they can do is imagine Messi can speak English. That's an incredible marketing strategy. To the because one thing that
I think it's too late now, bro. For him to start
I think
that he does actually speak English.
Nah, bro, he can speak
English. No, it's too late for him to start.
He can speak English. He
can speak English.
Can he
He can
speak?
speak English,
bro. I've never heard Messi speaking. I've heard Messi say like one word. Hold up. Wait, can Messi speak English?
Yes.
Yes, he can speak.
I think he's learning right now.
No,
He's learning right now.
He's putting on an act, man. He can speak English.
He said
There was
in
a time
his PSG interview.
can't speak.
Wait, hold on. AK.
In his PSG interview, he said he was learning, and that was 2 years ago. So you can make the judgment now. So if he speaks English, that's a huge marketing that's big for the American market because.
No, basically, if Messi can be conversational in English.
Put Benzi in timeout, bro.
Because here's the thing,
Come on, Benzi.
AJ, put Benzi in timeout, bro.
Let me. Okay. Because if Messi can speak English, bro, he can now go on to like NBC, Good Morning America, on all these kind of things. But if not,
CBS.
You just brought up Trump, but I think Trump would actually want the World Cup and everything to pop up if he was the president. HH, this guy's he understands what this could do for the American economy. Like
exactly, and also look at it right. Yeah. We know with the NFL we have the Super Bowl, and most they get sponsored by Pepsi every time. Messi is also the call for Pepsi, so they can use him in a different way, just like a special guest in the final. They can do so much with Messi. Like,
what is he gonna do? Halftime show something now.
Wait. AK.
Yeah, so if he speaks in English, that's a big marketing tool. Although I don't know if he will. But the thing here is, it's a marketing tool. People will play, but the problem is the American Federation. These guys don't cater to the immigrant population in America. So football and soccer is seen as a middle-class sport in America. Unless the U.S. Federation actually changes it and makes it appealing to people from immigrant backgrounds or people who are not well off, and so do something like France, where they have like this concrete pitches in cities and communities that aren't well off, like they do basketball. It's not going to change because
but what I don't get about America is you've seen how big the World Cup is.
Exactly.
You clearly know that it is 1 trillion times bigger than the Super Bowl. So you can bring in your Beyoncés, your Meg the Stallions, your Jay-Z's. You've seen that every time you've been in the World Cup, it takes over the entire planet. But here's the thing, though. If you've never left... So they say that most people in America don't own a passport. That's a fact. Most people in America don't own a passport.
That's true.
Very few people have even left the African states. For some people, going from, let's say, Texas or Mississippi to New York is a big deal. It's a massive deal. Oh my gosh,
it's quite fun.
For a lot of these guys, if you've never left America, you've hardly ever left your states, why do you want to sort of acquiesce to some kind of global foreign football sport that's out of there? That's the issue.
And another thing is that in American football and in basketball, there's a lot of stoppages. What that means, there's a lot of like money from ad revenues because there's a lot more ads. In soccer, there's nowhere near the amount of ads, and so therefore they don't make as much revenue. That might be another reason.
I think they have to change because of like the way we Apple being this part of this deal. They'll be like, we're not about to pay this man a lot of money. You're not going to utilize it for us for the next future, for the next couple generations. Like you have, like for a business standpoint, they have to like think about like, Messi's in the MLS now. We can use it for right now, and also build for the next couple of years and make the sport more bigger and make us more money. So I think they will have to change. Like it's like they can't just say, you know what, Nah, we're still gonna stick with the NFL. Still gonna you have to change. They have to change. Like the
Bro,
American.
if they start doing picture ads of this guy's freaking burger while he's playing on the pitch.
Wait, hold on, YSK. Of course they're gonna do that, bro.
Of course, they will.
Like what's it called? And of course Messi's gonna take a bite of his burger before kickoff. Like it's gonna happen.
Also,
these things are gonna happen.
Also, can I please say to Eden Hazard, go to the MLS. The Burger Kings and McDonald's in Saudi Arabia are garbage. They're actually much better in America.
Okay, let me be real with you,
bro.
I think Hazard
is going to have like a YouTube.
No, because Hazard is going to make his choice based on the quality of our food. So if you can assure Hazard that the quality of food in America is better,
he has to compete.
Like the quality of food in Saudi Arabia at a normal restaurant's better. But if you're talking about McDonald's, like Burger King, the quality in America is far better.
Hazard is a fast food merchant. He's not
I have his YouTube channel doing food review every.
Bro,
every
we know Hazard can't compete with Messi on a football level. He has to come up with his own burger. He has to come up with his own burger.
Guys,
the Zard burger.
If Hazard joins Inter Miami,
the Zard Zinger.
You know that.
Wait, what about the Mugzard?
I know you're my guy. That's crazy. Yeah. That's a yellow.
What about the Mugzard?
The Zad Zinger, come on. The ZZ. Can I have the ZZ, please?
Imagine them big.
Yo, the ZZ is crazy.
Can I have the ZZ? Can I have the...
There's actually a restaurant in Los Angeles called the Heart Attack Grill, and it serves you like it's like an incredible calorie burger.
It's true.
You should probably move to the LA
HH, there's this restaurant that gives you free food. If you weigh more than 400, they weigh you at this restaurant, and if you're more than 400 pounds, they give you for free.
Does Ericsson run that?
You see, I know this is from a fact. So I remember, when I went to, I think this was the first. No, this was the second time I went to Atlanta because my uncle was getting married. So I went to Atlanta, and literally, a regular portion that you would get somewhere else, it is far bigger. So for like $4, bro. They served these sandwiches. The meat and the chicken was literally popping out. I was like, bro, for this same price in London, you get like freaking minuscule stuff. So for the exact same price, the amounts of portions you get is freaking insane.
We get ripped off, bro. Like we actually
the salads
it is a rip-off. It's a rip-off, bro.
The salads are massive. Everything is
Hazard, I think, is the way to go, bro. No, Hazard, I think is the way to go.
Wait,
bro.
AK, I didn't realize Ericsson had his burger as well.
We know that's a red. You know that's a red.
Yeah, but guys,
Oh no! Oh, he's gone. He's gone.
No, but we'll see on Saturday. We'll see on Saturday, bro. That's the red. That's the red. What do we say? So wait, good at what we saying?
Yeah. HH, I was thinking because you guys were saying they need to promote because football is like a middle, as you guys said, it's like a lower class sport in America. But one thing that we're sure about in America, and Elijah and the guys can agree on that, is the fact that they always follow the money. Timing is everything. Look at the time that they signed Messi just before the World Cup. When they see the influx of people coming in the World Cup and they see the money, they don't have no choice but to acclimate to it and make football one of the top 3 sports in America. That's what I think.
Yeah, but good. My thing though is that you underestimate how stubborn and how patriotic some Americans are. Because good, my thing though is they're like, why should we allow this foreign sport to overtake our sport, which is ours? It's America. But and American football, it's America. So.
Don't worry about
that. But HH, if you look at in terms of revenue, right? Look at the NBA, look at NFL. Now they are on top, right? I think baseball is third, right, in America in terms of revenue. But because of one World Cup, it will outtake everyone within just one World Cup. And we know people go to America for what? Because they want to follow the so-called American dream. And what is the American dream about? It's about the money. It's about the dollar, right? The Benjamins. So I think because of the World Cup and the timing within which they signed Messi, which is literally a year and a half or almost 2 years before the World Cup. That's going to be, I think that the timing is going to be perfect for them.
No, because that's why for me, it's just all makes sense. So look, before we go, because 24K just came in, so 24K, Messi, Inter Miami, pop off, good thing for America, game changer.
No, I don't think so, man, bro. The guy doesn't speak English. He's never spoken English. And
Wait,
bro,
so
you want
are we
to
saying
see this guy on a post
is this guy
interview?
learning English?
No, he's not, man. He didn't even want to speak French, bro. And that's like as close as you can get.
That's true. Actually, did he ever hold on? Did he even ever have an interview in French in all those years?
He did
Nah, he never. I think but like
he went like
he was
Jim
looking
Messi.
like.
Yes, for a
Jim
long time.
You went Jim Messi.
I thought Messi can speak. There's a long time I thought Messi couldn't speak.
I think
Can you hear me?
His
Yeah.
wife.
Can hear me, bro. Okay, so
autism.
So you're saying lack of English, it won't really work in America
because, like, you know, like with American sports, they love to do like post game like interviews and stuff. And if he's just staring off in his autism world, like, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, so basically, look, my thing though is this. Hokage, Elijah, I need you to tell me what the Messi burger tastes like.
Yeah, I'm
So
trying.
I want him to do a review of the Messi burger. I need
Wait,
you to do a
you
review
want
of
to
the
taste
Messi
Messi's buns?
Messi.
Okay.
Guys, I will see you guys on Saturday where we shall be ranking the worst transfers of all time. We should be doing a tier list of the worst transfers of all time, and you better put Coutinho number one. You better put the top number one. All right.